Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is TituElite and welcome back to Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot, The London Case. And in this episode, the 12th episode, we are trying to uncover the secrets between the bishop and the black market of paintings. So let's try to do that. We are in the church while the priest is not here.
Oh,
Curious sketches on the back pages of the bishop's own Bible. Yeah, that's a jug. That's a jug, alright. So where can I find that jug? Do we have the easel here? No, we don't. But we got the confessional. Okay, let's see the confessional. Okay, the seat. My opinion has not changed. It looks a most uncomfortable seat. And the hole? Not the hole this time.
oh,
A small hole. A hole in the panel where Bartholomew hid previously. With some effort I could reach in. What's this? An hexagonal metal tube? I shall hold on to this until I can make sense of its purpose. Hexagonal tool. That's for the tile. That's for sure. That tile on the museum that bugged my mind ever since I saw that from episode 1 or 2 of this series. Now it's uncovered. Station of the Cross painting. A station of the cross painting, nothing particularly noticeable stands out to me.
aha,
A station of the cross painting, nothing noticeable. Okay, let's keep searching these paintings.
ah,
Nothing particularly. Okay, let's keep going. One of those must be a forgery, or have something suspicious in there.
aha,
Okay, not from this side. Let's go through the benches here so we can even scout our way here.
ha,
Nothing. Let's switch this.
ah,
Nothing. What about this one?
huh,
Nothing. And this one?
huh,
Nothing. And this one? Still nothing. Okay. What about this one? Sixth station. Okay, that's the different description.
aha,
Yes. Veronica wiping Jesus' face.
aha,
Headdress. The headdress is such a vibrant color of yellow. Maybe Naples with yellow. And we have blue. Sign Percy Blackford. Oh, I think Evelyn was forging Percy's Blackford work. If this were an original painting from the year of Percy Blackford, the bright yellow of the headdress would have dulled considerably. I suspect this painting to be a forgery of the original. Indeed. Indeed. So we got one link. Okay. Forgery signed by Percy Blackford. Probably this.
where is the sense in?
No. This and this.
I must act on.
No. This, of course.
I should
Yes.
not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
At Bishop Mountjoy's request, she made copies of the stations of the cross paintings. Irene forged station of the cross painting.
What a
Yes.
revelation!
Why would he request copies of paintings his church already has hanging on its wall? He was selling them. Or as commission forgery of Station of the Cross. Yes, may be involved in black marketing dealings.
Some would
Yes.
say a lucky guess.
Bishop Mountjoy is replacing original artworks from the church with Mademoiselle Scott Smythe's forgeries and then selling the originals. Yes, indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay, no more links available.
It appears that the good bishop has been replacing the church's original artworks with fakes painted by Mademoiselle Scott Smythe.
Indeed.
He commissioned her to make these forgeries so that no one would notice when the originals disappeared.
Indeed.
Disappearing where, though? You don't think he's selling them, do you?
I do.
Why else? Mademoiselle Babagnin appears to have been right about the bishop's connection to the black market. Now, Hastings, we must ask ourselves, where might Bishop Mountjoy be hiding the original paintings from the church before he sells them on?
The space behind the confessional.
We must gain access to the space behind the confessional.
Let's try to do that. I didn't saw that. That was a different description as well.
Huh.
Yep. We got some more
Oh.
things to see here. Jesus, the savior of mankind, being treated every which way except for how we should. The blue? Probably.
Oh.
Women, they all came to see the last stages of Jesus' mortal life.
Ah.
And the jug! Here's the jug.
Huh.
Clay pot. The geometric decoration on this clay pot has an indentation in it. Indentation. So let's press it. Use. Metal tube. The tube fits in the indentation. Okay, it's not for that hexagonal square then. It appears I can use this tool to rotate part of the painting. I won't tamper with it until I have an idea what I have planned to achieve. Let's take a closer look. Oh, we have a combination. Oh, I see. I see. So let's look at the sketches again. Okay.
Ah.
So we have this in this diagonal and then laid to the left. Diagonally and then laid to the left. Let's go. Diagonally and then laid to the left. Probably 3 or something. Yes, I know. Take a closer look. This 7. Nothing happened. Why can't I use this again?
Oh.
Can I use it now? Unfortunately not. Okay. can't use it again. That's most unfortunate. Oh, we got this still. Ninth station of the cross.
Ah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Cross. The cross. And the jug again.
Aha.
Okay.
Hmm.
His final stumble before reaching Calvary. And now we must lay the pot to the side, left side. Yes, I know. Let's take a closer look. Let's lay the pot to this side. Nothing happened. Voila!
Why don't you have a look first?
Nice.
Do not tell me you are afraid of the dark.
Not the dark, just pitch black, eerie passages in old churches.
Exactly. Let's go to it. Let's light a match.
Where are we?
We have lit a match.
If I am not mistaken, this is part of the secret tunnels that were built hundreds of years ago to sneak those that did not agree with the powers of the country out.
And why exactly are we in here?
The why must never be obvious. That is the whole point.
Indeed.
Right.
Okay. We got the paintings here. Whew. Similar paintings to the Penitent Magdalene. It's not that on that side, Poirot, but okay. Torn painting here.
Ah.
Slash across the painting. Someone has quite ruthlessly taken an instrument across the painting. The back of the canvas is visible here. It looks like it was previously used to paint something that looks suspiciously like a Monet
Oh.
painting. In every way this looks like it could be the original.
We have our third forgery. There is evidence of a much more modern painting on the back of the canvas.
Thank goodness. Don't know how I would explain finding the original in such a state.
Indeed.
Bishop Mountjoy must have discovered the painting that he received from Mademoiselle Courtsmide was one of her forgeries.
And lashed out. Now it makes sense. He's been using this room to store his own private art collection. I can picture him sitting here, smug as anything, surrounded by stolen paintings.
What I find most unfortunate
Is that
Indeed.
not only does he deprive the world of beauty and joy from seeing these works, but he also keeps them in such dark and dank conditions, the old fool. He's even having to light his candle clock to keep from drifting off down here. Such a waste, don't you think, Poirot?
one's opinions are now worth listening to.
I was only voicing my thoughts.
You have thoughts beside those of Mademoiselle Farquhar?
Really, Poirot? You still think so little of me?
When one exclaims such regard for a suspect in a murder investigation, it is hard not to think any other way and comment so.
You may not be so accustomed to the idea of showing, or at least having, some form of empathy for our fellow man.
There is a difference between empathy and lust.
Indeed.
And there is a difference between commenting and being rude and obnoxious.
I was not expecting Monsieur Hastings to be so sensitive on the matter. Perhaps this conversation is best saved for when we are not trapped together.
Indeed.
What was that? Oh, just the bishop's candle clock. I don't know about you, but I've had enough of this place. Let's get out of here. What are you doing, Poirot?
S'il vous plaît, un moment.
The bishop's candle clock has forced me to question everything of the murder scene that I previously thought I knew.
We must return to Mademoiselle Gortsmith's apartment.
Okay.
Perhaps that is a job best left for you, by yourself.
Okay. The bishop's candle and nail alarm clock has me reconsidering the evidence at the fireplace. I must re-examine it. Let's do that. Just that.
Huh.
The necklace with the pin through it. I'll take it. Perhaps I can conduct a little experiment and recreate what really happened here. Still 2 discoveries to do. No remnants of candle. The sibling of the missing candle. I believe it to have survived due to its distance from the scorch marks, but now I am not so sure. This one, right? Yeah. Saucer. Something about the candles melting now feels odd to me. With Bishop Mountjoy's candle alarm clock in mind, I must conduct a small experiment. I'm not sure where you... What are you thinking about, Poirot, here? I must confess I'm a little bit at loss now. Okay, we have a key here, which we cannot interact. The champagne, empty. Only half the crate remains. Irene must be a great fan. The crate itself. Only half the crate remains, yes. Box of candles, survivors of the fire, some brand new candles remain intact. I'll take one. Can I take another one? And the turpentine bottle empty. Strongly smells of turpentine. Indeed. See anything more to do here? Yes, use the candle here. There would have been a candle here before the heat of the fire melted it. And let's use the match. There is something else I must do first. Okay. This. It's just like the nail in the bishop's candle. Alarm clock. This pin could have been pushed into the candle like so. The necklace could have been wrapped around the candle, something like this. As the wax melted and the pin fell, the necklace could have powered over the side, the weight eventually topping the candle. Time to put this theory to the test. Let's burn it. No.
I believe myself to be the greatest detective in the most prestigious police force in the world.
Yes.
But I have been duped and swindled, falling directly into the trap laid by the killer. And now I stand here alone, contemplating what is to come next.
So the bishop is the
Mr.
killer.
Hastings was quick to make his excuses to retire to his abode and not return to the scene of the crime by my side. I hope there is not something further that troubles him. One does not need added strains at a time when steps must be retraced and a new timeline considered. Sacré. I have spent my time staring into the sun when deceit and deception has taken place in the shadows.
Indeed.
A murderer remains free, but the truth of the fire eludes Detective Hercule Poirot no more, and soon neither will bear identity.
And chapter 8. The investigation starts anew. Detective Poirot investigation takes him to Mortimer's. And I didn't see the rest of it. So, this was a short episode.
I cannot believe I allowed myself to fall for such a deceptive move. The killer knew I would ask for an alibi, and they knew how to cover their tracks perfectly.
But we'll watch this cutscene first.
Now, though, I have the upper hand. The killer believes that I have extinguished all avenues of my questioning, unaware I know the truth of the fire. I wish Monsieur Hastings were here. I was perhaps too harsh with him. I know of his want for the same as I, the truth. But now I fear that I have lost him to my own tenacious demeanor. Now more than ever do I need my little grey cells working at full capacity. Monsieur Demire and Mademoiselle Babagnan. I am glad to say that they both still have alibis, as the show had just reached its second act. I can be sure that neither was involved. Mademoiselle Farquhar. She claims that she was in the dark room developing pictures, and even with this new discovery, her alibi stands. Monsieur Dryden can confirm. Monsieur Christiansen, one of my key suspects, drinking alone except for a brief encounter with Monsieur Demire. But Madame Allen can substantiate his trip to see her at the theater to apologize during the intermission. Which leads us to the good Madame Allen, on stage performing Innocent. A side note, I must make an effort to see her production. From what I have heard, she sounds quite captivating. The Honorable Bishop Mountjoy. His Compline prayers had not yet begun, but Mademoiselle Warbeck and he were together in what I can only imagine to be an uncomfortable meeting for them both. Her innocence has already been confirmed, although upon learning of how she has been treated, I would not have been surprised. Last but certainly not least, Monsieur Aylesworth, and the article in the newspaper documenting his, as some see, heroic speech amongst the House of Commons is alibi enough for the murder. And where are we left now? Every suspect seemingly as innocent as they were yesterday. But when one looks most innocent, that is when Detective Poirot is most suspicious.
So, this was a short episode, but we are now in chapter 8 and probably the last chapter. So this is the second to last episode, I'm most sure of it. The next one will be the last one. And I hope you enjoyed this short episode, but where we uncover so much and we are heading to the final stint of our investigation. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel, it will help me a lot and this channel to grow and to beat that godforsaken YouTube algorithm. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm TituElite. I hope to see you tomorrow for probably the final episode of this series. Bye bye and take care.
If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. Also read the description below, where you will find ton of useful information and links regarding the contents of this video.